So I got two coats, well, two colors put on this bike now. So we got our two-tone done here. We got our fenders done, rear, front, and the fork. Fork's just getting a little diamond detail on the side, or spear. Frame is here. So what we're going to do now is wet sand with 1500 grit sandpaper, because I want to make sure that my lines here, where the two paints meet, or don't meet in this case, are pretty level before I start throwing clear coat on here. The finish feels good, but I want to try to work these as flat as possible. And then I think we'll be ready for clear coat. All right. There's my fork. It's clear coated. And I must say, looks good, my friends. There's frame. Nice clear coat. Fenders. Chain guard. So we're just going to let that sit for 24 hours. I'll give it a quick polish. We'll start to do some assembly. I started some reassembly of my bike. Here's what I've gotten so far. I got the cups in. Most importantly, I got the kickstand in. First was the very first thing I did. Let me walk you around here gently so you don't get seasick. I got the cups in, which I decided to use these cups. The chrome plating is gone, revealing the copper underneath. I like that look, so I'm going to go with it. Got my head badge in. Got my crank cups cleaned up and hammered in. Of course, I got my kickstand in, which I love that look. That little bit of a shows its age. Seat clamps on. Rear fenders attached. Let me see if I can stand it up here so you can get a good look. Oh, by the way, I decided that I'm not going to go skip tooth on this, because I'll show you my chain is brutal. Okay, so I put this through some navel jelly to remove the rust, and it cleaned up really nice. But once I cleaned the rust off, I started seeing all kinds of flaws here in this chain. First off, look right there. You'll see, please focus. Let me see. Come on. You see that one there is broken. Right there. The half a ring is broken. And throughout this entire chain, there are cracks in these links. Well, why can't I see them now? I certainly saw them yesterday, and there were plenty of them. Anyway, the chain is not going to be good for us to use. And yes, I could order another one. I've seen chains in this condition going for $100, and I doubt I'm going to be doing that, because I have this chain already. So why would I put a faulty chain on there for $100 when I have a faulty chain here for nothing? So I'm going to go with this sprocket, with this crank, and I will change the new departure hub sprocket over there for $25. Yeah, so that's a no-brainer. And again, maybe I'll sell the big skip tooth crank sprocket on eBay. Somebody can use it, and when I send it to them, I'll send them this chain also. Here's my fork and my front fender, and let's get this slid in, get some grease on these bearings, and get this assembled, and I'll come back to you. Let's get these bearings greased up really good. Hands on. Okay. Okay. Wipe my hands off really good, try to keep them as clean as possible. It's coming around. It's coming around. Stem in. I am going to use these old bars. They don't look so great, but you know, got to keep something on here that, well, so far it's all original. Everything except the sprocket I changed out. This came off a 55 something. Maybe it was a Phantom. I don't remember. There's so many parts laying around here. So anyway, get the crank thrown in, get the chain guard put on, and start working on the wheels. This is not the seat I'm going to be using, but it is the seat I'm using right now. Oops, in 9/16. Let's see how this looks here. Okay. Get a little grease, just a little here. Grease up our seat post. Just a little skim coat on there. Just to make sure that we can get it back out easily. Don't take much, just a little skim coat of grease. Maybe I should put a socket on there instead. Huh? Good. Okay. So maybe we should go ahead and throw our handlebars on. Handlebars are on. I don't know why I keep turning that camera off. Oh, because I keep walking away to get tools. So still need to source grips. I'm not exactly sure which style I'm going with yet. But I think we can flip this over, install this crank, install the chain guard, It'll give us an idea. All right. All right, so as far as I can go for now. I still need to rebuild the wheels, clean up those handlebars a little bit more with some steel wool and throw some polish on them. Polish my frame. I think it's pretty good and dry now, but I ain't worried about polishing it right now. Got the crank in, chain guards on. Gotta source some Schwinn Hornet decals, which I know where I can get them. Just get the Hornet that goes here, the Schwinn medallion that goes there, some of the period correct script Schwinn. Normally they would go on a tank. I don't have a tank, so I'm going to put them on the bar here. I must say, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, so I gotta wait now. Play the waiting game.